A PowerBook 520C.
That's an older machine.
I've tried batteries, I've tried power supplies, it's just not booting. It literally died in front of me.
Yeah, at this point, there is nothing serviceable with it.
So it's not under warranty.
Not in 1994. Warranty usually runs 1 year.
I think I bought extended.
Yeah, our extended warranty can run up to 2 years.
Well, that's incredibly helpful, thank you.
You're welcome. Good day.
He was surprisingly attentive. I thought he was going to hang up on me.
What I find kind of crazy about this is that Apple designed this computer specifically with upgradability in mind. They didn't mount the CPU on the main motherboard, but instead a whole separate daughter board that you can just swap out. I mean, compare that to Apple now. I guess when you're the underdog, you want to do everything you can to show how pro-consumer you are. This was a time when Apple did need to prove themselves. But to be fair, I don't imagine that the vast majority would even be upgrading, considering that this thing's power was up to 3 times the 100s. And that in the early days of computers, that's really all it was about. The entire computer race was not about having the super differentiated, super advanced softwares that we have now. It was basically just a competition to see who could get the highest number in performance. Apple did a couple of refreshed versions of these laptops over the next couple of years, but the next proper game changer came 3 years after the 500 with the PowerBook G3 in 1997. So at least at this point I had been born. And this might well be the most excitement that's ever existed for an Apple computer, mostly thanks to what it's powered by. As their market power and their scale starts to grow, Apple is no longer going to settle for just using an off-the-shelf Motorola chip, and so decided to form an alliance with them and IBM to produce a series of chips called PowerPC. And this machine was its first mainstream debut. This was the fastest laptop in the world, and it wasn't even close. We're talking 250 to 500 megahertz chips, while also doubling the previous generation's RAM up to a mahoosive 32 megabytes. But something interesting was also happening within Apple around this time.